Agents of Mayhem. I thought it was good in the beginning. At first I was struck with the impression that there was another Saints Row game released. But to be fairly honest, I really enjoyed the first couple of hours of the game. But let's start from the beginning. Agents of Mayhem is an open-world action-adventure video game developed by Volition and Deep Silver. Pardon my pronunciation. This game was released in the August of 2017, so barely a month ago. And the basic theme of the game is superheroes. And you're not getting one superhero, you're getting 12. Each of them have their own strengths and weaknesses, their own superpowers and unique weapons. Plus, you have to level them up individually or in groups. So basically, you can form groups of 3 that you can take with you in the open field. And thus you level up those superheroes. To collect a trophy, you need to upgrade them all to level 20. The game takes place in the futuristic version of Seoul, South Korea, billed as the city of tomorrow, as Wikipedia says. The developers must have attempted to move away from this popular Saints Row universe, which for me wasn't that bad. I mean, I really enjoyed the beginning, although the first second of the game was really controversial for me. And this happens in the first cutscene. Agent's spaceship hovers over the city. They take off the cloaking device so their ship is visible to the viewers. And then there's this one dude saying, "Activate the cloaking machines," or something.
Activate cloaking.
Why the fuck did you switch them off in the first place, you fucking morons? And do you want to hear something ironic? The spaceship has a name. It's called the Ark. And what it's supposed to be? Is it a reference to Noah's Ark? Is the spaceship full of animals? Sheep? Cats, dogs, lions? What is it in reference to? After that, the game gets good. I enjoy the characters. I enjoy that there's a backstory for each of them.
Yes. Now it is time to thaw out Legion's future plans for General Winter.
Plus, you will fight against a dozen different bosses.
Over here, dum-dum!
Each of them has their own motives and backstory, and I really love that each of them has their own unique capabilities and weapons against you. Some of the bosses have even their own soundtracks. There's one boss character whose name is August Gunt, but I really wanna say August Cunt all the time. He's a kind of a pop idol or a superstar, a young one, whose aim is to sell merchandise for big corporations.
Hey there, ladies and bros. I want to show you something special. Something unlike anything you've ever seen before. This is the Get Gauntlet 2.0. The VR headset of your dreams.
He and Legion, your enemies, are also responsible for mind control device that they're trying to sell to people. Also, they're not selling it as mind control device, they're just headphones and shit, but still, they're mind fucking people. They're literally mind-fucking people.
It's called mind-fucking. You ever been mind-fucked before? I'm mind-fucking you right now. Can you feel my dick fucking your mind? I'm mind-fucking the shit out of you.
So he puts all the products and slogans into his songs, and thus selling the shit out of them. In one mission, you have to find his car. And it has the most unique car alarm you've ever heard. Just listen to that.
Get the fuck away from my car. Get the fuck away from my car. Get the fuck away from my car.
Yup, I wish I had something like that. Anyways, this is just one sample of the depth of those characters. Couple of hours in the game, you're in the game.
Gone. Out.
You have to jump all over the city and find those crystals, which in the beginning is really easy and fun. It diverts you off the missions and make you explore more of this map. Which brings me to the map. After 4 hours of playing, you realize that it's stupidly small. I mean, it's shit compared to other Saints Row games. Even a fruit fly has more wiggle room in my anus. And you will realize this as soon as you will start driving around town with your nitrous boosted vehicle. Although it's also fun in the beginning, making those crazy air jumps and doing some flips, and you can control your car in the air no problem. And getting back to the characters. What I actually love is that there are so many different choices and combinations of powers and power-ups and abilities for each of them. But this also is a problem, because if you're aiming for the trophy, you don't have the time, or you don't have the need, or the will to study all of those characters just to pick your favorite, because when you finally do, the game is over. But everything kind of feels like it was made with a limp dick. Or like making babies with mailing the sperm in. In the middle of the game, or half the game done, I discovered that you can take over stores to collect money. This really excited me, because, you know, I want to buy some capital or make a store that will generate you money while you're playing. It's an awesome idea, and I was really surprised by it. But then came the fucking downfall. I played around 7 hours just to generate a lot of revenue. And when I went to the Ark to collect the cash, I only got puny 1,700 or something. Then I realized you will lose those properties in the middle of a game. You have to reconquer them. Why the fuck didn't someone say that you will have to come back and help me out in every 15 fucking minutes, okay? And that brings me to glitches. Yes, I encountered almost the same amount of glitches than there's hair on my ass.
This one should be more challenging.
Most of the glitches were mission related. At some point the game didn't move on. I mean, the game told me hack those consoles. I did it, and it still told me hack those consoles. Game told me destroy this antenna, and I did. But it still kept telling me destroy this antenna. But back to the gameplay itself. Since I'm playing on PS4, I'm using triangle to scan my surroundings. And it's a default button. And scanning is required when you want to find collectibles. So I'm walking around, I'm pushing triangle every couple of seconds. And what the fuck does my character do? He or she jumps into cars. Triangle also is meant for vehicle abduction or something. Fuck. I can rant for hours. I can rant for hours for those minor details that they missed. But I'm not going to. Where I actually want to get is, it's a solid game for first 4 hours. And when you're done with your main missions and some side missions, you virtually have nothing to do on this map. Game keeps recycling those Legion outposts, so you have something to do or shoot at. I do love the minigame inside the Agents of Mayhem, which is basically sending your agents in the field and completing missions all over the world. It just takes time, it's timer based, and it's really awesome because you can get rewards like this. Oh, and also there is this part of the game what I could consider calling dungeons. These are the parts where game diverts you off the map, thus opening some tunnels and leading you underground. In there you will find your mission objectives and dozens of enemies. Some of those missions are really easy, because you can just run past your enemies till you find your objective. Although those tunnels or dungeons or whatever they're called, they will get dull, because they're just the same all the time. After 10 hours in, you feel like you've completed this dungeon for 5 times already. Only thing that changes is the objective and the final boss at the end. But there is one thing to love. Considering all the glitches I mentioned earlier, you can defeat some of the most difficult enemies just staying behind the cover. Just aim the enemy and peek out as little as you can and just keep on shooting. He can't attack you. Also, the game difficulty changes as you progress through the game. So at some point you will just start losing all the time, start dying all the time. That happens because each time you complete the main story mission, the game amps up difficulty by 1 level. But luckily this is easy fix and you can change it back to normal. And I also wanted to let you know that I haven't disappeared anywhere. I'm really sorry about the long delay of this video. And whoever enjoys watching them, I will let you know that I will keep doing them and as fastly paced as I can. I can't wait for the Assassin's Creed Origins, and I'm still playing through this Destiny 2, so whenever I finish this I will make a review out of this as well. But the thing that kept me busy for a while was making music, because I enjoy this as much as gaming. And down below I will share a link as well, so you can just check what I've been up to. Happy listening! So anyways, I'm done with this game. I didn't get the platinum trophy. It's just fucking annoying, especially when you have to find all the crystals and there's no map, so you have to scan the whole map. No thank you. Plus there is this part of the game, they're basically challenges that you have to complete. Some of them are time-based online challenges. When you accept them, you have to complete them in the time frame given. But who the fuck has 15 hours straight to get one of this done? And you will have to do 15 of them for the trophy. Fuck you, game, I'm not doing this. So basically, even upgrading your ship is a pain in the ass, because you won't get the money needed, or you will have to put some 12 hours more into it. So the game goes back to my shelf, and I will not touch this till the end of times. But still, I need to rate this game. So I will give this game 4 out of 10. 4 out of 10, yes. Only because of the 4 good hours I got from it. So, I'm Sillyllamaz, and thanks for watching. I'm sorry about the long delay, but till next time.
Gaunt has to be controlling those people somehow.
It's probably those helmets!
Yes, Mixer, thank you.
It's called mind fucking. You ever been mind fucked before? I'm mind fucking you right now. You feel my dick fucking your mind? I'm mind fucking the shit out of you.